Up next, the United States Championship match: Santos Escobar versus Austin Theory, or so we think. So Austin Theory beat the fuck
Yo, man, what the fuck?
out of Escobar. I'm gonna tell you what they're doing here. I'm gonna literally tell you what they're doing here. But the Theory beats up Escobar, and he's fucking injured, man. He can't come to the ring, presumably Theory, and so he can't participate in the match. And somehow Rey Mysterio goats him, and Adam Pearce somehow just like, all right. Even though to certain people he goes, we earn title shots, but then it's fucking Ray. He's just like, all right, you get the title shot.
I, I hate that motherfucker,
Yeah,
dude. He's the fucking
just
worst,
get
dude.
out of here. Uh,
Uh,
and so he's just an
bro,
inconsistent character too. It's just inconsistency. It's like,
he's literally the worst thing in
yeah.
years.
So
I'd rather have the laptop.
yeah.
GM.
The laptop, the Michael Cole GM laptop. They make the match, so it's Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, and Rey Mysterio beats Austin Theory and wins the United States title. It ended Theory's 258-day run, nearly a year. And this match was not, again, like they didn't burn the fucking house down. And everybody online is saying, like, they must have given up on Austin Theory and this and that. And I have a theory on this, pun intended, but people are saying they've given up on Austin Theory and Austin Theory's buried. And why would they go with Ray? And they don't, what's going on? Why would they just da 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 da? So, Hairline, what are your thoughts on this match? And what are your thoughts? Give me your thoughts on all this. And then I'm going to tell you what they're doing.
So it started with Theory coming out after he beat him up. He picked up the mic and whatnot, and he was like, "I'm sorry, guys. Now you don't get to see the champ defend his belt tonight." And Graves was all like, "It's okay, champ. We forgive you." That popped me pretty hard. Yeah, man. So I don't know. I guess what I like most in this is fucking the ending where like Ray went to 619 him, and he literally just scooped him and took him out of the ropes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fucking yeah. It was hilarious. That was a good way to like reverse a fucking 619, bro. Yeah, I guess Ray's champ.
What do you think about it?
It'll
Like,
be
what
great.
are you in the camp of like, oh, because there's everyone's online's like, I can't believe they did that. They just gave up on Theory, even though everyone was shitting on Theory. But a lot of people were like, good, they don't see nothing in him. I told y'all all this stuff. So, what is your opinion on all of that? Do you think it was the right call to take the title off him?
What are they doing with him?
Well, I'll tell you. This is what
I
I believe
don't.
they're doing. This is what I think they're doing. Ready? I think that right now we're in an era of WWE where every belt, other than like the women's belts, because they've never been respected and they always jump around. They're other than Rhea Ripley's, and this is why they're doing it with the women's title and the women's tag title, is because Rhea Ripley's going to hold her belt forever. She's the most over female in the business, period. Possibly will go down as one of the goats of all time. She will be on like the top
That's,
5 of all time,
and
right? So
what faction does she belong to?
the Judgment Day. And so
Goddamn right. And who
yeah,
runs Raw?
the Judgment Day.
And technically, who's the fucking most dominant?
And who's the face
faction?
of NXT? The Judgment Day.
Correct.
Anyway, so now that Hairline's done marking out, the women's titles get jumped around a bunch, and they're going to continue to do that while Rhea goes on some reign. I'm not going to say anyone will ever break the Fabulous Moolah's record, but that's the first ever belt, that world heavyweight title. She's the first recipient and winner of that inaugural world heavyweight women's title or world women's title. She will hold that belt for a fucking Hulk Hogan style unreachable record. She won't drop that belt for fucking. Yeah, you're gonna see her Jade Cargill. She's gonna go. She's gonna Roman Reigns with that belt. The other women's belts will get jumped around. Now let's look at the other titles. Austin Theory's almost held his for a year. We'll come back to that. We have Gunther, who's on the longest intercontinental reign of fucking. He's about to break all the records. We have Roman, who's about to break all the records. They're talking he's going to break San Martino's records. And then we have the world tag titles. We're on a record-setting run by the Usos, and that just ended. And now it's Zayn and Owens who have them. And who's going to beat them for that? This is going to be another lengthy reign with those tag titles, right? And then you look at Roman, he's got the forever reign. I think I said that. And then Seth is clearly, they're not going to just take the belt off him. He's way too over. We see what they're doing. They put him against Finn and Nakamura, and it's just like we predicted. He's going to be the fighting champion that defends his belt. It's a new belt. Rollins is going to hold that belt for a long ass time. What is the point I'm making? What is the point you're making, Phil? You might be asking.
Yeah.
This is the point I'm making. I
am.
Austin Theory this is what's happening. You can't just have every belt have the longest reign ever, and you can't just jumble the women's belts around. And Austin Theory's like, what, 24, 25 years old, or 26? It doesn't hurt him to lose the belt to Rey, and then at the pay-per-view, at Payback, when Austin Theory evokes his rematch clause, and then when Santos Escobar fucks Rey out of the belt and Theory wins it right back, and now he's a 2-time forever champ, and it doesn't hurt him at all, and he's still on this incredible run with the U.S. title because he's just going to win it right back from Rey. It doesn't hurt Theory at all, and what this will do is Escobar is going to, out of nowhere at Payback, fuck Rey out of the belt, and then Theory's going to win it back. Oh my God, and go back to his just barely weasel way. Just barely weaseling victories. Escobar is going to go full heel, and so is the LWO, or they're going to break off from the LWO or kick Rey out. And the reason I say that is because they need, with the bloodline being broken up, they need a hot heel faction on SmackDown. And not only that, the LWO were wearing like the black and white NWO, like they were teasing that already. They had shirts. Escobar was wearing a shirt of the black and white LWO logo, but like in the NWO logo. That's what's going to happen. At Payback, Escobar is going to fuck Rey out of the belt. Theory's going to win it right back. And then we're just going to go back to Theory going, see, I am the forever champ. I barely even lost my belt. Rey,